Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're checking out John Lennon and Plastic Ono Band, Give Peace a Chance. Well, even without hearing the song, the title alone already is powerful, right? We tried the other thing, we have tried it. Why won't we give peace a chance for a change? Maybe it's time to try it. And this song is not new, so I guess we haven't tried it enough or hard enough. All right, let's listen.
Two, one, two, three, four. Everybody talking about bagging and tagging and smagging and magging, ragging and tagging, and this is a that, this a bit of all we are saying is give peace a chance. That's all we're saying. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Yeah. Come on. Everybody talking about ministers, citizens, barristers, and caddies, bishops and bishops, and rabbis and poppers, bye-bye, bye-bye. All we are saying is give peace a chance. What do we say? Give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Give it a chance, baby. Give it a try. Right. Let me tell you now. Everybody's talking about revolution, evolution, masturbate, modulate, regulate, integrate, meditate, nightinate, congratulate. All we are saying, keep talking, is give peace a chance. You gotta have this one. All we are saying, let's hear it from West Coast, give peace a chance. Oh, listen, everybody's talking about Johnny Lopez, Jimmy Lee, Romery, Tommy Smothers, Paula Dillon, Tommy Cooper, Eric Taylor, Norman Mailer, Alan Cooper, Hardy Gibbs, Hardy Gibbs. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Come on, come on, come on. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Everything on the square. All we are saying is give peace a chance. That's it for the hippies and the yippies. Yeah. All we are saying is give peace a chance. That's it for people now. Yeah. All we are saying is give peace a chance. That's it for Hardy Gibbs. Yeah. All we are saying, Hardy Gibbs, is give peace a chance. Everybody now, come on. All we are saying is
Oh, that's powerful. And each time it was repeated this line, especially with many voices together, it gains power, but it cuts really deep. And then of course you think about how John Lennon, uh, n- you know, his life was ended in a very violent way, and yeah, it's just painful, painful irony. And yeah, give peace a chance. Even before listening to the song, just a line on its own, just give it a chance. But I guess there's no money in it for certain war hawks or groups, and peace isn't owned by one group, right? But it feels that way sometimes for a lot of people. Even just the stereotypical images of peace. Does it have to have a uniform? Or is a guy with a pink shirt enough, or does it have to be flowers on it? Does it have to have a sign or a logo? I don't think so. Is just enough to not cut off somebody in traffic? Is that also a type of peace? Or is it good enough for somebody with a factory outfit, or is it only for the elites and the rich people out there? It feels sometimes that peace is owned by, I don't know what. It's just yeah, it's heartbreaking. But I'm glad that I had the lyrics up. These isms that he's talking about, bagism. I think I've seen that with the bag over the head. So it's just everybody's the same that way, right? But all these isms, and then minister of ministers. This revolution, evolution. All these things are in this song lumped together, almost as if he's saying like these things that we're fighting about, these ideologies, these ideas, do not matter more than peace. Um, and they definitely don't matter unless you give peace a chance. All this bickering, all this stuff, all these labels, these categories that we've boxed ourselves into and fight over, they don't matter if we don't give peace a chance. That's what I feel like. And spiritual gurus or musicians or politicians or me, because he's saying his own name and Yoko's name as well in there. Allen Ginsberg, these things don't. If you don't listen, if you don't give peace a chance, all this bickering is yeah, it's not helping at all. Yeah, fantastic song. It's just a mantra of repeating that, seeing the images, multiple voices singing that line, the music, that percussion, almost like boots stomping on the ground. Very, 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 very powerful. Uh, yeah, and just the images are insane too. Yeah, from all over the years. And you can add more and more and more. Of course, I'm from Europe. It feels like peace has lasted a little bit longer. If you look at things from the U.S., you can't look past that. Of course, it seems like from an outside perspective, there's a war for every generation, and you have a fancy name for it. Being brutally honest here. And people's lives are being lost for proxy wars in the Middle East, and play a little. It's almost like playing war somewhere else. It's like, yeah, why not? It's not our land. That's how it feels. And it's infuriating. Or other countries are being dragged into this stuff, and it's like playing with pawns somewhere else. But other countries, uh, you know, I can't. It's too much sometimes to think about. That that repetitiveness of the music, that pattern as well is just powerful here. This banner, so stop jerking each other off. Yeah. Sometimes you do wonder, when a lot of protests are happening, not only against war but against other things as well, and you do wonder sometimes those elites, wherever they are, whoever they are, we can name a few, but there's always a lot of them that we don't know their name of. They're probably laughing. At least look at them like tiny ants in the streets, thinking they're gonna make a difference. That's the powerlessness that we feel sometimes. And they're just playing with our lives, whether it's your bank account financially, or whether it's your actual life or your children's lives. And yeah, it's very infuriating. And how do we turn this around? I think all you need is love. John Lennon said it, and it might sound silly, but I do believe it's the start of change. Whether it's loving yourself, loving just your neighbor, and being a little bit more kind and sympathetic and empathetic, and all that stuff. It starts there, if you ask me. All this bickering that we do doesn't help. All this frustration keeps building up, and it turns into violence, and then something else. It snowballs. I guess it starts at a local level, or inside yourself. But anywho, again, guy with the pink shirt doesn't know what he's talking about. uh, Powerful song. I'm glad I finally listened to it. I'm glad I gave it a chance, and I would love to give Peace a chance. If you have any ideas, let me know. If you have any other suggestions, let me know as well. Thank you for being here. Peace.